Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Today I'll be showcasing Naga Second Awakening, something that quite a lot of people were waiting for. We only had good things about this unit from the Chinese servers, so hopefully it will not be tuned down, because as we know so far, some of the units are not as good as they were on the Chinese version when it comes to the SSR Second Awakenings. So let me quickly transition into the game. Okay, so this is where we are. So what I've done so far is I got Naga to 4 stars. I didn't want to make this stream too long, okay? And I believe getting this unit to 4 stars is not expensive if you actually were thinking about getting Naga. Okay, now 5 and 6 stars, obviously this is more expensive when it comes to the special resources as well as other stuff. So I kept it at 4 stars, and as you can see, I did not unlock any of the planets yet. I mean the extra planets, because at first I want to get it to the 6 star, because obviously this is the cheapest way to get it to 6 star, and then start unlocking, and then obviously I'll unlock all of the planets at the same time. So Naga changes from offensive to the range. Let's see what happens. Let's compare it with what's been said on Discord and what I have here. So obviously at 1 star, we unlock the Altered Awakening, and then on top of that, we got each time a tower unit is deployed, increases Naga unit damage by 8%. At the moment, there is no many tower units you'll be running in either Astral or Adela, because Titan damage, even with weapon, is nothing compared to units such as Dark Elemental. So basically you'll be running Naga, Dragon Golem, and Arcane Archer. Okay, this will be your 3 tower units that will definitely be running. Whatever else is dependent on where are you in the game. If you've been playing this game for 2 years, then it will be different than if you just started playing that game. Now, moving to 2 stars Awakening, increases all friendly units. Obviously, that's against a Stars Magic Awakening, which is this skill. Okay, gets Star Soul Awakening. Increases all friendly units unit damage by 20% when Naga is on the battlefield. Okay, so pass it back to all your friendly units damage. Each time Magic Awakening is triggered, increases Naga's unit damage by 30% for 6 seconds. Okay, so this is why the tower units are always good with heroes that cast a lot of support spells, because this will help them to get these buffs and so on. At 3 star, increases Naga's life drain by 40%. Okay, so this is quite important for the offensive version especially. Okay, lifesteal is helping a lot of units stay alive. Okay, if you're running a team with no healing, life drain will keep this unit alive for longer, and that's quite a lot. Okay, 40% is quite a lot. Blade Dance, so that's a Blade Dance is the ultimate skill, and it gains a new thing. Naga's blades flurry around herself, granting her 40% chance of immunity to damage when she is attacked. 40% chance of total immunity to any damage. Hello, Ivica. So that is quite powerful, but it is RNG, okay? It's a 40% chance. Now, moving to 5 stars. Hello, Adrian. Increase Naga's unit damage reduction and unit damage by 20% each. Ray of Naga Sword launches a devastating strike, immobilizing enemies for 3 seconds and decreasing their unit damage reduction by 20%. So that is the Blade Queen's over here. Okay, so this boosts the skill and decreasing the unit damage reduction by 20%. Okay, and most of us run Naga with Darkness Enlightenment, which also decreases the damage reduction of the units. So this is quite good against the tank, against all the melee units. And at 6 star, Naga gains the Naga Lineage skill. So what is Naga Lineage? Obviously, this is very similar to everything else. So each time a tower unit is deployed, you gain additional unit damage and unit damage reduction. Okay, this is a level 1 skill, so that will go quite up, I think about 20% or something like that. Sorry. So Naga Lineage increases Naga base attack by 200 at level 1, unit damage reduction by 12, and penetration by 20. Also grants immunity to the portion of a single instant of damage that exceeds 22% of Naga max HP. This is very important. So Naga is still a great damage dealer, but she dies quickly, and that's why she's not being used. If enemy is using Dark Elemental, your Naga will not live, and this will prevent that. When Naga's HP falls below 55% for the first time, she becomes immune to damage for 5 seconds. So 5 seconds immunity for the first time at 55%, plus you got a 40% chance to become immune to all the damage. Hello Adam, welcome to the stream, and hello Aaron as well, I missed you there. So basically this buffs her survival. Okay, so she will be useful as offensive, and I got her at 4 stars at the moment. Okay, let's see the Altered Awakening. I really like this skin. So what does Naga do before we actually go for the Awakening effect? So once you unlock it, she's got the 4 skills, and the ultimate skill is called Naga Sword Flash. Fires lightning arrow at the target unit, dealing damage equal to 300% of own attack. Cooldown is 20 seconds. Okay, so this is a single target. Upon accumulating 40 energy, fires Naga Sword Flash at the target unit, dealing damage equal to 300 of own attack. Okay, so if you get energy, you do another 300%. If the target unit is inflicted with paralyzes, additionally deals damage equal to 300% of own attack. So this is a very strong single target damage. Now, Sword Soul Protection. Naga deals damage equal to 50% of own attack to nearby enemy units every second and generates a Naga Sword Soul to protect herself every 5 seconds. So she's an archer, okay? She's a ranged unit. So basically this is like anti-cavalry, anti-charges, okay? This is anti-charges skill. Up to 4 swords can exist and at any given time. When taking a melee attack, sacrifice a sword soul to block the attack, dealing damage equal to 125% of own attack to the unit attacking her and decreasing their defense by 20%. So this makes her avoid attacks when the charger units get into her. Okay, so she might be a good bait into charger units, like you got this Dragon Mutara running 3 charges. Okay, so she might be a good bait. Sister is a good bait right now, but maybe she will be there, okay, because she will also do damage to these units, so she'll be able to take them down quickly. And now moving forward to the magic recast, increases Naga Archer defense by 40%, so yeah, that is quite good, and unit damage reduction by 40%, so they are beefing her up, okay, she is not a paper. When Naga's Archer HP falls below 30% for the first time, creates an energy charging force field for 5 seconds. While charging, all damage taken will be converted into HP regeneration, and Naga Archer can also continue to attack. So she will be attacking, but she will also be getting lifesteal from enemy attacks. Okay, so again, quite good if you want to bait enemy charges. And then Magic Awakening increases Naga's Archer attack speed by 40% and unit damage by 40%. That is quite big numbers there. When receiving support spells enhancement from friendly heroes, Naga Archer gains free energy and increases all unit damage by 8% for the rest of the battle. Stacks up to 6 times, so 48% increase. And this will allow us to cast, I believe this year, 40 energy. Okay, so the 6-star skill, each time a Foundryman unit is deployed. Okay, so basically this is for every unit, okay? So she's going to increase damage reduction, defense, crit hits, attack speed, depending on what you are using. And the special thing about this, after casting Naga Sword Flash, Naga Archer follows up with a Naga Sword Beam attack, dealing damage equal to 160% of, obviously this is level 1, okay, so 160% at level 1 of own attack, and launches a 5-stage electric attack that deals 6% damage to the target unit and enemy units in a large range behind them. Okay, so this is AoE. This will boost her AoE capacity. Also inflicts static on them for 3 seconds, and static decreases heroes' magic resistance by 20%. Magic resistance at the moment not the greatest, but this Okay, so very strong burst damage here, and a good AoE addition on top of single target damage here. Now, so what happens when we awaken her? Okay, so obviously at 1, we get that Naga. At 2, increases Naga's attack by 30% and unit damage by 30% and increases skill damage by 50%. Okay, so this is that. Okay, this is an additional boost on top of everything here. Then at 3-star, increases Naga's Sword Souls limit to 6, so that's 1 extra. Starts the battle with 2, okay, and each provides 7% unit damage to Naga Archer. So 6 times 7 is 42. Okay, 42 unit damage increase if she's got all the swords, which means there's no charger attacking her. So this is like, this skill is programmed to be anti-charger. Okay, this helps deal with the charges at the back, but if there's no charges, she will actually do more damage because these swords will stay there forever, unless she takes some AoE damage to the backline or something like that. Then at 4-star, increases Naga's archer tenacity by 500, so that magic recast is getting this. Okay, so increases Naga's archer tenacity by 500 and grants immunity to the portion of single instance of damage that exceeds 20% of max HP. So she can't be burst down. This is good. Okay, so she is a beefy backline unit. Now at 5-star, which as you can see, I don't have that yet. So Magic Awakening gets a get additional buff, and what it does is Naga Archer gains 5 energy when generating Naga Sword Souls. So okay, that's good. If the number of swords on the field has already reached the limit, additionally triggers Lightning Arrow once every time a sword soul is being generated. Okay, so every time when an additional sword is being generated, it exceeds the limit. Each time Magic Awakening is triggered, increases own crit hit by 40 and critical hit damage by 1%. This effect lasts for the whole battle and stacks up to 40 times. So 40% crit hit and quite a lot of crit hit. And then at 6-star, we get a new skill, which I already explained. So that's quite interesting. Okay, so I got them at 4-star. Let's look at the skin. Yeah, it looks quite good. So the emblems I'll be using as well will be the same emblems I'm using on the offensive version of the Naga. Because this is what I'll do, yeah. Obviously, as you can see, these basic stats are different because, as I said, I'm not gonna waste time setting up emblems and the perfect emblems. So I just picked random, and I was quite lucky with the archer ones. So yeah, this is it. Okay, so let's go with the. Let's see how this unit performs. So I've done one fight. Okay, I wanted to see what's happening. So basically, what I've done is I ran Adela. I should have run Astral. I could run Astral as well. Well, I'll just swap him around. Okay, so this is basically what I would be running if I had to actually play my Adela. Okay, so as you can see, I use Seer in my main Adela, but I dropped Seer and I put Naga. Okay, so this is the team with the offensive Naga. This is the exact same team, but with an Archer Naga. Okay, so I want to see which team will win. Yeah, so let's run it. And both of these Nagas are into Paladin tank. I really hope they can implement a future to our personal music theme selection for the background. Listening to the intro was really nice. Thank you. Right. So where is the Archer one? Here. So as we can see here, this is the health bar and there's this energy. Let's see how fast it goes up. Okay, so 30 seconds, we are 30% in. Okay, so I guess 40 energy is half of it. Because the energy just disappeared. see if that happens again. Yep. Okay, so now we know how it looks. Let's just rewind it because it's obviously a 4-star. This is just how to see what's the difference between these two. Okay, so obviously Dark Elemental, Arcane Archer, everything is the same. Naga Queen, that's the offensive version, 10% of the team's damage, while Naga Archer only did 3.5. So not impressive at the moment. But what was quite impressive is Naga Queen is able to survive, and that's without the extra damage reduction here from the cap of the damage being taken. So this is already enough to keep the Naga alive against Dark Elemental team. Now let's try the same fight using Astral. I want to see how fast the energy will go up right now. Okay, very similar. So now I'm just gonna rewind it. What I want to do is I want to see the skill damage from the Naga Archer. Okay, so that was impressive. Okay, so Naga Archer does much better with Astral. Definitely. And the same goes for this Naga Queen. Okay, the Paladin has been taken down. But on the other hand, it is against Astral, not Adela. Okay, so maybe I should switch it to Adela back. But I'll do that at 6-star. Okay, so okay. That's interesting. Right, so that's passive, yeah? And that's passive. So, it might be that the skills are bugged, or just this might be bugged. As you can see, there should be skills, okay? There should be skills shown. This should be shown as this does damage, okay? This does quite a lot of damage. And that not because she didn't. Yeah, there should be damage here, okay? There should be skill damage. Heightal. So, it's interesting, okay? It's also worrying because what can happen now during this preview, and this is why you guys always highlight this is test server, you guys might see Naga that's being bugged. Okay, so Naga Archer might not be working as intended. So Tal, at 4 stars so far, offensive version is much better. and it can sustain Dark Elemental uh, under Adela and under Astral. This fight right now is under Astral. Previous fight was with Adela, and both times the melee version of Naga Queen survived. But what is worrying is this skill. Okay, there's no skills being shown, so I might be testing a bugged Naga. The skills might not be working properly, or this might be just a visual bug. So it's hard to tell. Obviously, we'll need to highlight that to Rivercrab after this stream to make sure we get the correct version, okay? Because there are skills that do damage for Naga, okay? This is one of them. So it should definitely be that. Yeah, and she used that. She's not only one unit. Okay, so that's interesting. So maybe you can see the damage here, but it's actually working, okay? This is another thing. Okay, so that's 4 stars, okay? So obviously both of them do better under Astral. Now let's upgrade it. Did I change to offensive? Or is it ranged? Right, okay. Let's go for the 5-star now, then 6-star. And once I get her maxed out, we'll do different setups. Okay, at the moment it's just going to be Astral versus Astral, both versions of the unit. Okay, so 5-star. We got extra awakenings. Let's see how these units perform. Yeah, probably. And this is why I've mentioned that a couple times, guys, that all the tower units, they don't work well under Adela. They do good, but not to the highest potential. The only exception is tank. I don't know why, but tank under Adela is a little bit stronger than under Astral. But this is the only exception. Everything else is not so good. Okay, so now we got offensive Naga dead, which is quite interesting compared. So moving Adela to Edgeton. Compared to what happened previously. Right, Naga's Queen damage is good. Hi Hadris, welcome to the stream. So basically, whenever there's a champion unit released, the prize pool for the quiz is increased. There's a grand prize of 10 Covenant Scrolls, followed by 500 diamonds prizes. She goes behind the tank. This is because of Paladin spawn, and this is good to actually happen. Yeah, Ivica, that's quite good. It's quite good, but I'll do that once we get to 6-star. Because at the moment, this is what we want to test. We want Naga to behave like Naga, go behind the tanks and die. Okay, we want to see if 6-star awakening will change that. So yeah, quite good, quite impressive. Okay, so Naga Archer at this point at 5 stars moved to in 1 second again. So she moves to Arcan Archer. She out damages Arcan Archer. Okay, that's good. So I'm quite happy. The 4-star was not impressive. 5-star is better. Now let's get to Adela. Yeah, basically. So we want to see if that changes. Okay. If that changes, the offensive version might get some uses. It will definitely be used in PvE content, okay? She's still very strong in melee ball. However, with archers, just marksman. Marksman is all you need really to do all the PvE content right now. Okay, so definitely the damage increase on the Naga Archer is taking down the offensive Naga down. Okay, so in both of these situations, the melee version of Naga has died. And as I said, see the damage of the Naga. And the Adela is lacking compared to Astra. Okay, so that's 5-star. I don't know, Aaron. I'm still waiting for the battle scar thingy to appear on a test server. So I will have a. Well, we'll see that, Hadris. We will see that. Firstly, let's get Naga to 6-star. Okay, so this is where the potential starts. We unlock the 6 skill, but we still don't have the planets. Okay, so basically this is the cheapest way to get her to 6-star, and I need to kill 6 monsters in a guild adventure. So let's do this. This is going to be exciting, guys. You know why? Because there's no skills available. So let's find 6 monsters. Let's get them. Group. Got 2. Just 2 here. Yes, I always do that at the end. Oh no, sadly I won't be able, because I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but the date on the test server is actually a week behind. That's my fault, good lad. This is actually my fault right now. What if there's no 6? I only have so much movement, guys. If there's no 6, I will be upset. Okay, so we got 2. Okay, obviously that is too far away, and that will only yield me 1. Okay, so I can get that stables. There's 1 here. There might be some here. Let's see here. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we go 4. We go there. They have at least 1 teleport. Okay, I got 2, so I can move here. Get that, move here, and move to the top. I can buy the movement, guys, don't worry, yeah, but what would happen if I used all my movement and I was still 1 down? That would be hilarious. The most exciting thing to do is fighting these units when you don't have skills. Hey, I felt like I was playing Heroes of Might and Magic 3 planning my movement. That's smart, yeah, I was smart, I was the paid. Okay, so that's a 6-star Naga. Let's get this skill upgraded. Now, as I said before, I'm using Darkness Alignment on Archer Aga. The reason for that is because if I use it on Global, I'll probably carry over the emblems from my melee Naga. But during this stream, I'll test Path of Assassin as well, okay? So just keep that in mind, okay? So 6-star Naga is here. Let's try Adela's first. So obviously the offensive version of the Naga gets the cap that she can take, okay? The cap damage, basically. So this is what we were looking for. Let's see if this will help her survive. Obviously, at 4-star, she was able to survive, but then I think the boost on the Archer's Naga damage actually made her die quite often. Okay, so this is what I wanted, okay? As Ivica said, the Naga goes behind, okay? And this happens quite a lot, okay? This is something you need to avoid when you play Astral, but this is what I wanted to see, okay? I wanted her to just behave like she behaves, okay? In the worst case scenario. Okay, so the energy should be going faster now on the Naga over here, thanks to all the extra awakenings we've done. So that means that skill should be happening more often. Yes, exactly, Tal. This is what I wanted to see. Okay, it still happens. So yeah. Okay, definitely energy goes much faster compared to the previous, and that's under Adela. So let's rewind it. Yeah, let's speed it up. I just like this view because it tells you exactly what's happening here, like when it comes to the health bars. Okay, so nothing moving. All right. So Naga Queen. And Naga Archer. 27%, so similar damage to Dark Elemental in that team. On the other hand, not even close. You are the second person, or are you actually the one? I think you're the second person who actually thinks about that. Right, so that's under Adela. Now let's just swap tanks. Let's put these units against a single target tank. And let's see the difference. Because Naga Archer is quite good against single target, according to her ultimate skill. Yeah, so just remind me of putting her against Dragon Mutara. If you want, you can send me your formation, okay? Hadris, send me on Discord the formation you ran with your Dragon Mutara, and I'll test it against my Adela, okay? So we'll see how it plays out. Right, so yeah, quite interesting. So what happened here is I put Naga against a single target tank, and Naga Archer actually excels at it thanks to this ultimate. Okay, this skill is all about. Hey, there we go. Look at this, finally shot. But that's only the 6th skill. Is it the 5th? Oh, yeah. Anyway, the additional skill, yeah. This is the only thing that shows, and her passive is not showing. Okay, 5th skill, yeah. So I'm worried, okay? Hopefully it is just a visual bug. Because if it's not, then she will be doing more damage. Okay, so yeah, but the offensive version, obviously, as you can see here, under Adela, I think I'm playing under Adela, it is not convincing in these two scenarios against AoE tank and against single tank, not convincing compared to what Naga Acha can do. Which is something we heard about, okay? This is what has been said, basically, about Naga, okay? That even though offensive is good, the range is better. But, guys, remember, I did not add any elemental damage to this unit yet. So we can only go further, okay? And it's the Naga Archer already looks impressive against single target attacks. Against Paladin, it was not that convincing. So let's go against BG and then swap with Paladin. But the most important thing is the tanks are still not dying. And I think this is not going to change until we get the priest who comes after Trade, okay? Because although Naga Archer is doing a lot of damage, if you're playing into Adela or Astral, basically, if you're playing against your clone, you will not be able to win. You'll be able to draw, and draw is a loss in DOC, draw is a loss in many different game modes as well. Although in Clash of Gods, I believe it's depending on whose health bar is better. So, yeah. So, definitely both Nagas perform way better in Astral Team. Yeah. She's done more damage in previous fight as well, Hadris. So definitely with Astral, right? So who knows, maybe it will be time to go for Astral. And now we swap back to Paladin. Nice. Right, so definitely if you want to play Nagas, at least offensive version, you need to play with Astral. The Archer version works well with Adela, but still excels with what's it called, Astral, yeah. But the thing is, now before I move further, okay, so let's see who's better. Okay, let's play Astral into Adela. And let's do a mirror match. Okay, so let's do. Is that the mirror? Yeah, Adam, it's still a few things we need to do before we actually can change the formation. Okay, first we're gonna add all the planets. We're gonna add all the elemental damage we can with everything else. So this will be the max out unit, and then we're gonna change the formation because we want to test it in the same formation till the end, from the beginning till the end. Okay, that was basically a draw. That was a total draw. with the HPs. Okay, and as I said before, this is a 3. Okay, so as you can see, a little bit of damage here. So Naga definitely performs better under Astral, and as you can see, same goes with Arcane Archer. Okay, so basically tower units perform much better. When here we got Dark Elemental doing much more damage compared to the Dark Elemental on a opposite team. So maybe Astral will be back. Now, yeah, let's do this. So many units here now. Oh, sorry. No, let's rewind. We want to test against Blackguard now. Yeah, let's swap tanks. Ensure what is doing better damage with Astral Archer versus offensive version. I think I showed it. No, in the previous test before I started doing Adela versus Astral. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did tell. Basically, both of them are doing quite good. But offensive version only works well with Astra, doesn't work well with Adela, while Archer version works well with both. I've done it Tal. On one side you had Astral with offensive version, and on the other you had Astral with a range version. Yeah. The Archer did more total damage. Also, even if, yeah, we'll do that good lad as well. We'll put the tank in, we'll see how it works. We'll do like a more tower oriented team. Right, so against a single tank, obviously Dark Elemental going on top now, because he was fighting against the line with Paladin. Naga still doing quite good. And this time around, so see, this is against a single target. Both Nagas did. Actually, this Naga did more damage than the Astral one. I wonder what's gonna happen with heavy tower setups. Titan plus tank plus magic airships, Naga Queen plus PTG. Yeah, we can test that, Stormy. If I got time today, I will test that. Okay, so that was offensive version. Now let's go for I lost my foot for the range version with Adela and Astral. Let's start with BG. He saw much more damage on Adela's part. I see. That's quite interesting. The percentage is 5%. Okay, so Dark Elemental, that's against a single target, which I thought Naga will excel at. Now let's move the tanks, and then we'll unlock all the elements. That is true, yeah. You could see that HP bar there. It's going down. Okay, so look at this energy, okay? In previous fights, this could not excel the 40, okay? Let's check it. Let's take a look at the Adela's one. Okay, so they regen at a similar time. Okay, so better against Paladin, which is totally opposite of what was happening. The Naga Archer was doing more damage for when it was against BG than against Paladin, until it got to the point where we fight Astral against Adela. Okay, so RNG being RNG, sadly only this skill is being shown. Okay, so this is no, we can't see the percentage of the damage from the actually skill that should be bursting. Okay, this is your burst skill and it is not being shown, which is quite disappointing. Anyway, let's unlock the planets. Okay, so this is Naga. That is very basic. If you want to rush Naga to 6-star, this is what you do. Okay, to unlock all her skills. Now you obviously want all these planets as well, but this costs a lot. Okay, an extra 420 shards to unlock all the planets compared to just getting her to 6-star. But let's do it. And this is what I'm going for on global, because Naga is a unit that I'll definitely go for. She fits into my team. I skipped Crate at the end because Naga will take his place. Yeah, so we got all these elementals here. Obviously, if you can't afford all the planets, go for the elemental attacks, okay? Go for it. It's really what boosts the damage of the unit. Because there's no much elemental defense at the moment. But more is actually introduced as we speak. Okay, so every unit is getting that, and you can get it from the sloths or something as well, or from the artifacts. So yeah, okay. So that's us maxed out unit. All the planets are available now. Let's see how this fight looks. Okay, the same fight, just a totally maxed out unit. Obviously, I didn't put too much into potential because I didn't want these units to be too strong on a test server. I wanted them to reflect global a little bit more. This is why this account only has like what 18 million power, and I believe Good Lad on global has like 26 million because I had a chance to meet him in Kingdom versus Kingdom. So yeah, this account is not like the strongest because obviously I'm not using quite a lot of things that okay, let's just spit it up. That's what I like. That is nice. Okay, the tanks died. Wow. That is impressive, guys. And this is what I wanted to see. Too much clicking, right? This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see tanks die, at least 2 of them. I got more than I bargained for, okay? So, fully maxed out unit, quite good. Now, obviously, that was into Paladin, I think, yeah? Let's swap around, okay? So this shows you actually at this point, it was very close between Astral and Adela. It was a little bit in favor of Adela. But with all these planets, it is just one-sided. In only one scenario. Obviously, this game is so RNG inflated that this fight might be totally different. And wait for them. Okay, so yeah, this is basically looking good for Tower. And nothing dies. Yeah, so this shows you guys how much the positioning and RNG impacts the game. Okay, and now the damage looks solid on Adela, looks less solid on Astral, which is weird compared to what we had so far. Okay, these Naga Archer both, well, no, actually Naga Archer were similar on both of the units, but offensive version was so much different. So now let's go for the offensive version. Okay, let's see if it can shred tanks the way it did. And remember, guys, I'm using the same emblems. If I got time, I'll change to Path of Assassin on Archer Naga, because it might be better. Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. Which Paladin is also. Okay, right. So yeah, let's keep it this way. Let's just go here. That was the change. Let's go with Naga. Yeah, that here. Yeah, that's it. Right. Nice. So under both of these heroes, Naga actually outdamages Dark Elemental. Let's go this way. So she was able to kill PG. Now, Paladin is better under the Adela's control. So let's see if that will be the case here, okay? So in this scenario, I expect Adela's Naga to actually destroy the team. Yeah, and this is what's happening. This is disgusting. Wait, good way. Wow. Wow. Okay, so obviously this Naga died to this Naga. Okay. So Astra, and it was Paladin line. So basically Paladin died, and then this Naga had to die. That was the outcome here. But Naga under Adela, the offensive version of Naga under Adela, can definitely survive Dark Elemental. Yeah, Nice, nice 3 Okay, so this is basically how this unit performs in Astral versus Adela. So let's keep Astral, okay? Let's keep Adela at the moment. Well, no, actually, I'll just switch around to switcheroos. So, Hadris, okay, you left me, okay? So this is what you want to play against, okay? So now we'll do a little bit testing. So for those of you who invested in Black Dragon, let's see if it was worth it. Hold on, guys, I've got a message here. I never mind. Just a notification or something important because I thought I had my girlfriend telling me something. Okay, so Dragon Mutare. Let's go with Dragon Mutare. Yeah, so it's an old man against Dragon Mutare that the most common thing happening on most of the servers, on most of the old servers. Okay, let's give it that because obviously it changes now. So what you're running is obviously these units. You run that. You don't run Paladin. You run that. You run Black Dragon. Yeah, so this is a totally maxed out Black Dragon. You run Red Dragon, which is probably don't have anything to put there. Okay, so the Seraph I'll be running, I'm not sure what is your Seraph, but mine is maxed out. Okay, you want Judy instead of that. You run Sister, and then you run 2 charges on the bottom. So you run that, and you run Evil Sources. Okay, so this is the formation you run, and obviously I need to replace the tanks. I'll just switch the lines because yeah, I'll need to, because I got that here. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna do that. Okay, just revert your lines. That should be still alright. Yeah, so you try my team, please try Shadow Dragon as well to see how bad that is compared to Archer Naga. And yeah, Red Dragon is bad, but I don't have any Ultra DN team. Yeah, this is why I also do that. Okay, whenever I test Dragon Mutare, I put Red Dragon in because most of Dragon Mutare still use it because they don't have anything else. Yeah, I would definitely dump it and put Paladin in if I was playing Dragon Mutare, but obviously some Dragon Mutares are not invested into Castle. Anyway, let's give it a go. Yeah, so Black Dragon against melee. Against melee Naga. Under Astral. What happened? And look at that. The Red Dragon survived. That is... Ah, yes. Ivica, good call. I totally forgot. The Dragon Mutares that I play against don't use that. They don't use Sister. There's only one, and that guy can beat me, okay? If you run Sister against my... But that's against Astral, right? And that's with a melee formation. Okay, let's go with Adela. So see guys, I see your ideas what to change, but since Dragon Mutare won, let's keep it that way, and then I'm gonna just change the lines as if you just said, okay? So before I actually move that, yeah, let's do that. So Black Dragon can survive Naga, okay? If you don't have sister, guys, you should get one. But as a but, let's wait. If you don't have it now, wait for the stream with Priest and then get one. Because Priest might be better. Or might be a total counter. Still survives. And look at this. You need both. Yeah, if you got these scrolls. She is immune to stun and dispels, yeah. Yeah, I think I need to replace Angel. This is the issue with that team. This Angel is maxed out, okay? I put Paladin. Offensive Bone Dragon. But that's maxed out as well, Ali. I'll put Pala because if I put offensive Black Dragon, this is again Bone Dragon, sorry, a maxed out SSI unit, okay? I believe, yeah, I believe Paladin is like an off tank that most people will use, okay? And this just fits so good in that team. So anyway, yeah, what's his name? Abyss Lord will work as well. So let's try that before we move to the range version. Ah, that was so close. Yeah, I've noticed that they put Abyss Lord there as well. Yeah, she's doing quite good. But obviously, we don't need to change Evil's Dragon Mutare team because it is just destroying this Astral team. Look at that. I want to see something. Ah, he's not surviving without Dragon Mutare. There he goes. But my Mulik doesn't have any spells. Anyway, let's forget Dragon Mutare. Okay. Let's forget changing anything when it comes to Dragon Mutara. Let's focus on the Naga. Can we try with Shadow Dragon in the aim and Pala as tanks? Yeah, we can. But if I do that, Hadris, this is the last thing I'm gonna change in that team. Who do you want me to kick? Oh no, never mind. Where is it? And after that, I'm switching to Adela, and we're going to go for the range version. Yeah, so definitely Black Dragon is needed. Okay, don't get me wrong. The Shadow Dragon is doing damage, but you need Black Dragon. Okay, you definitely need Black Dragon in your team, sadly. Okay. Let's revert the changes. Put that team here. But Hadris, I believe he is being useless because the Black Dragon version is much better. Because damage-wise, he's doing good damage, but this Black Dragon missing. Okay, that Tank Dragon is missing, and Black Dragon has more utility for the team than the Shadow Dragon. Right. So under Adela, looks different. Oh, yeah. You can see Black Dragon is doing lots of damage. He's top. Yeah. Surviving only 84. Yeah, so definitely Adela is the still way to go. No, let's do that. Okay, let's see if Black Dragon can survive longer than BG under Adela. Get Seraph. No. Yeah, I will test that. Okay, this is why I'm not going to change this Dragon Mutare team anymore, guys. Okay. I'm not switching anything here. I'm testing Naga. I'm not testing Dragon Mutare. And this is what's always happening when I play against Dragon Mutare. She is so versatile. Everyone runs different team, and they want me to like test everything. And sadly, I can't test everything during the stream duration. Okay, so still a lot, 133. So definitely living longer than BG in previous fight, but Adela's team is winning. Astral team is losing, Adela's team is winning. Okay, so Adela seems better choice against Dragon Mutare at this point. Let's move on to the range version now. So we do that, and we run after the awakening. Naga. Okay, so that's into the Black Dragon again. Yeah. Trap hard to avoid with so many, yeah. I know it's a trap, Adrian. It always happens. Always happens, and this is why I try to avoid it. I don't want to like try only a few formations and then don't do others because people feel neglected. But sadly, with Dragon Mutare, there's so many different variants you play. Okay, this is why I believe Dragon Mutare was the most interesting hero because you could play it with everything. People were playing it with Stronghold, Inferno, with almost everything, and they managed to make it work. Vicha, we have extra, well, we have new content creators right now, and I believe they will be able to do other testing as well, because I don't want to test everything. I want to leave something for them as well, so they have a chance to do these tests. Because if I do everything, there's no really point of doing it again. Okay, so Dark Elemental still doing a lot of damage. That's because he is doing a lot of AoE damage into melee units, and in this scenario there's a lot of them. Naga is more single target oriented unit, but I'm worried, okay guys, I'm worried that this skill does not show, but someone said it's not actually. So the new CCs are Richie, Talking Tree, I think Apple, Isco, and Sol. So that's 5 new content creators, okay, and all of them got access to the test server right now, so expect more videos from them as well. All right, so still being out damaged here, but that's into Black Dragon. Let's switch over to BG. Yes, scenario. Just do that. Let's just swap the whole line. Oh, I got one more message. Richard runs the Dela with. Okay. Oh, I like that. Yeah, so keep in mind, guys, this Dragon Mutara team looks really solid with Sister Judy and everything. Okay, so as that's why this looks that way, but still quite solid. Okay, now let's put Adeline. Right, so I thought Astral might have a chance to come back, but sadly Adela outperforms Astral once you get these planets. Okay, yeah. DMHP didn't even move. This is why I was like, okay, this is a solid Dark Mutara, Dragon Mutara team, and Red Dragon is surviving, guys. This is unusual. Wow. Okay, so even with Adela, that fight was lost. Obviously, Naga actually out damage. Okay, Dark Elemental. She even out damaged everything on the side of Dragon Mutara. Yeah, this will be a bad time for me on my server because there's so many Dragon Mutara players. Yeah, so definitely the damage is there. Right, so the damage is there, but the fight is lost. Okay, if you get found, you shouldn't IP. So I guess against Dragon Mutare, the offensive version of Naga is much better than the range version. Oh, that is poor. Yeah, with Astral, but with Adela, offensive is much better. Right, guys. So I've been asked to do more tower oriented. Okay, so if we go tower oriented, let's drop that. Let's go 2 tanks. And let's add right. And let's go with Astral first. Yes, if chat, this is my next goal. I'm gonna move these charges and see if she can tank it, because according to her skill set, this is what she is. Yeah, I think DG will die, but I want to keep him in this team at the moment. Wow. So yeah, obviously 49 seconds, just a little bit of damage. Okay, that's under the Astral. Let's switch lines. Let's give Astral a chance again. Okay, that was a little better. Okay. Yeah, Titan's still not pointed in that unit after the weapon. Mm-hmm. Through Adam. Okay, let's try with Adela. She's castle command. And afterwards, I'm ditching Dragon Mutare. And I'll play something different. This Dragon Mutare is just making me sad, okay? This is good. This is good for Dragon Mutare players. Okay. Let's try to bait. Okay, let's drop this. Let's do this. Okay, 2 more units. Let's put. So since I'm running Adela, I don't like. Okay, I believe Dragon Golem in Adela is not needed unless you're playing against, well, heavy charger teams. Okay, so I should be using that here, but against Dragon Mutare, not really. But it's good against Inferno. So this is what I want to do now. Okay, I want to see how this. Oh, Agral Seraph will definitely change things for Adela. Let's do that. Seraph performs really well under Adela, okay, but I don't have it. Yeah, so if I put Seraph in, I might as well go with DG. Yeah, so if I got Seraph, I can play with DG. I don't need BG. Dragon Golem will do well. Okay, so first, let's go into Sister. Okay, 58, 52. So 52 seconds for Sister. I got the domain soon. Yeah. So let's try the same fight into the Naga. Okay, I want to see that. 52 seconds for Sister. Okay, so that's her 55% HP shield for the first time, where she heals and she still deals damage. Okay, that's her dying once. Okay. So definitely a bait for tanks. Sorry, for charges. Okay, her damage was not amazing in this fight, okay? I can put Blade Dancer as well. But 3 will be Harpy. Real charger. Is that poking at these guys? Right, so she will not be able to tank 3 of them, yeah? I'll try Harpy as well, Adrian. Let's try that. And then I'll put Harpy instead of Blade Dancer because I want to get out of that Dragon Mutara. It's shaky ground, guys. No, why? I'm not putting any more charges after the Harpy. I'm done with Dragon Mutara. Dragon Mutara doesn't make my Naga look good. Yeah, Blade Dancer definitely is that. Blade is very strong. Blade Dancer is really strong charger compared to anything we got. Okay, but let's try Harpy. Let's try a cheap version of it. If BCAT, this is basically a highlight of every stream that I do is that unit going to be better than Dark Elemental, and is it worth it? Because the cost for Dark Elemental is only diamonds. For everything else is quite a lot of resources that are quite hard to get. Yeah, so definitely Blade Dancer makes a difference, but she can tank these two, right? And this is what Dungeon mostly use. Okay, I'll do White Tiger as well because some Dragon Mutares on my server use White Tiger. Okay, so I'm curious. Yeah, let's go with 2 and then I'll put a Fed Charger. And guys, this will be it. Sadly, it's 11 o'clock now. So that's 1.5 hours of the stream. If you guys want anything else tested, there are other content creators. Just approach them on the Discord, and if they are willing, they'll help you out. We're stuck in the stream for the past hour. Can you clarify how the 10 August score are rewarded, please? Hi FST. So basically, during the streams that a new unit is released, like it's for a single person. Basically, when I do the quiz, there are 6 winners instead of 5. The grand prize, which is the person who answers the fastest, gets the grand prize, followed by 5 other people. And it only happens during the release of a new unit. Wait, I can make this. Yeah, so she can survive these 2. Okay, those 2. Let's go with a third one. But definitely, she is better tank of charger units than Sista. And Sista was known for being the tankest. So I'm quite happy about that. No problem, Hadris. Yeah, so let's see if she can take on 3. She barely did with 2, okay? That's nice. Yeah, and obviously her skill, which one is it? It's that one, yeah? The more units attack her, the more damage she'll do. But this damage is not shown here, and I don't like that. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. You're more impressed by the marksman. The marksman under Adela is doing well, guys. Okay, people are laughing, but he is doing well, and he can survive. She was better, Fiesti. She was better at the beginning, and then with all the elementals, she's just performing better under Adela. So yeah, marksman is quite good for that. Okay, so anyway, I had something. That's the problem with Astral right now. He's outdated. Astral is an old guy. Okay, so that's 3 charges. Let's boost it up. I'm not gonna put Blade Dancer because we know it's a win. But let's do this. I fall. And this is the last thing I'm gonna do. Then I'll do the quiz, guys, and that'll be me finished today. Wow. Wow. I am really surprised. I can't get rid of these 2 units. Someone wanted devil. Tal wanted, yeah. Right, anyway, guys, that's me for today, okay? I find it quite interesting that she can tank so many charges. Yeah, I've been thinking Black Knight as well. Okay, so let me quickly prepare for the question. So basically clean the chat right now. Into 5 seconds, I'll read the question. 5 winners today, 500 diamonds. There we go, Black Knight. So far. Anyway, quite good. Okay, survival. Quick summary. I believe Naga is the unit. Sadly, does not perform as well under Astral as under Adela, but the reason for that is because Astral is outdated. She can out damage Dark Elemental both as offensive and ranged. An offensive version works well against Dragon Mutare, can shred the tanks. The ranged is a little bit less effective against Dragon Mutare, but can take down the charges. Okay, other than that, I believe she's worth it. Okay, I believe she is definitely worth it. And I'll get her. Okay, I'll get her. This was my plan from a couple of months. Once we No, this is a day back. Okay, so as I said, guys, I can't show you what artifacts are going to be there because it is June again. So this is what happens on test server, yeah. So anyway, clean the chat, 5 seconds for the question, and let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, guys. Right, Ivica. So basically, what I've done is I read the Discord, what you be prepared for us, and the answer is there, okay? And I'm gonna read it to you before I actually load the answer. Where was it, in the announcements, or was it in game updates? No, game updates. Okay, so if you go to the Discord, there is this Sheldy posted it like a the story of Naga, okay, the origins of Naga. And the answer for that is, I'm gonna load it. Why is it not loading? Right. So the ruler of the Naga is the eternal Empress. She is one of the very few unit leaders who ruled from the mythical era to the present. She is also immortal, and she's also the closest to perfection in all Naga battles and rituals. So this is what it is according to UB Team. Yeah, if you read the story, then you got the answer right. And I'm really surprised people thought Astral is the ruler of the Naga. So let's go. Okay, so we got Catherine Kutz, the first one to answer. Okay, well done, Catherine. Tal Cohen, as he said, it was worth reading the story. Then I got FB Cat, Son, and Adam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay, so these are the 5 winners. Let me quickly see if I got your IDs. If not, I'll need them. Today is 09/07/2022. Catherine, I do not have your ID, although I'm pretty sure you want something. So, Catherine, if you could you send me... Yeah, I believe Shalasa is like a goddess. Ivica, she is not just the ruler of the Nagas, she's the ruler of many more, and the Eternal Empress seems to be the king of the Nagas, basically. Okay, so Catherine, I'll need your ID, which you can find. Let me quickly go back to the game. Boom. Here, just copy paste it in the server you're playing on. Quickly go to the live chat. Yeah. Okay, so Tal, I believe I got you. Yeah, EU76. EU76. FB Cat. FB Cat. I believe I'll need yours as well. I don't see you. Yeah, thank you, FB Cat. That way it's faster. No problem, guys. I'll see you later. Just send it here, Catherine, if you want. Okay, you can send it on Discord. You can send it here, but just send it before the stream finishes, because otherwise I will not be able to chase that, and you will lose the reward. Next hero will be Fiona. I think we know that it's been spoiled in the update as well, and some. You will PM me. Okay, that's fine. Okay, FB Cat, let me quickly get your ID. Yeah, remember, guys, you need to get me this information, otherwise I will not be able to send you diamonds, as there's no other way. Okay, so Catherine, Son, and Adam. Adam and Son will send it there. Okay, so Catherine, and the server you're playing on? 2-0. Okay, so you're playing on NA server. Probably like 6. I'm just guessing. Is it NA 6 you're playing on? Yeah, NA 6. Okay, just to confirm, because your ID tells me what server you're playing on. So yeah, I'm still waiting for the 2 that should be on Discord. Right, I go 1. I think I won last prize on the stream. No, just let me know my account is. Need only sisters. Yeah, if you're playing Dragon Tara, you definitely need a sister. Everyone needs a sister now. Okay, everyone needs a good sister. She'll take care of you. Anyway, so Sonm will PM you in Discord. Okay, so I'm waiting for you, Son. Okay, don't miss that chance, because tomorrow is the deadline when I send the IDs. Okay, and that will be my 5. Okay, thank you guys for staying with me, and I'll see you next week. I believe next week will be Fiona. I'm not sure. I'm not certain what time when she is released, but we know she will be released. All right, so stay safe, and I'll see you later. Bye.